Hi everybody, we're back. So today we're actually going to try something new. What you're going to need is a photo of your challenge card, and if you had any photos or any ideas that you found somewhere to inspire you for this particular card, that would be nice as well. So that way we can kind of see what you're hoping for and what you're trying to get it to do. And what you guys will be getting is your own individual slide. You can think of it as a slide. They're called boards. And on this board, you're going to put up those photos, or at least a photo of your challenge card, and you're going to ask a question. Now, I'm going to walk you through. So let's get started. So right now what you're seeing is my Jamboard. You'll see here at the top, it has my title, Challenge Card Critique, because we're going to be working and talking with each other. And if you notice up here, it has 1 of 15. Now when I click on here, it'll show me all these blank pages, is what you can think of, or slides. I'm going to be on the first one to show you how this is all going to work out. And there's one for each of you. I don't care which order you put them in. You can be the last one. You can be the one right after me. It doesn't matter. But you're going to go up here and pick one. Now, you don't need to put your name. That is one thing. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. Let me just walk you through what's going to happen with Jamboard and how this is going to look. So here on the left, these are the major functions that you'll find in Jamboard. You have a pen or a marker, and you can pick between the different sizes, colors, things like that. We won't be using that unless you really want to, but we won't. There's also the eraser, obviously, to erase things. Once you put anything on the board, on the Jamboard, you'll have to click on the arrow, the select, so that way you can move things around and position them. Over here we have our sticky notes, and I'll show you what that is in just a second. We have our add image, is what we're going to use a lot of, and then laser. I haven't played with laser. I don't know what this means, so I'm not going to worry about it. So first things first, I want to put in my research photo that I got some insight and some inspiration for this project. So I'm going to go to the add image. I actually have it saved on my laptop, so I'm going to select it from here in the countless downloads that I have. There you are. Oh, that magical uploading bar. So this is the photo I saw that kind of inspired me for my particular card, or one of my cards that's proving to be a challenge. And I just want to walk you through what you can do with your image. So obviously you have these key points on the sides that expands and minimizes your photo. Up here, you can duplicate your image, you can delete it. You can also delete it by just clicking on it and then pressing the backspace, the delete button. Over here, this actually toggles your image. So you want to think of Jamboard as like a cork board. Like let's say you walked up and you were pinning something onto a board. It doesn't have to be this perfect way. Let's say I want to make this kind of small. I just want to have you guys see my inspiration. And I'm going to twist it. Put it up here in this corner. So this was my inspiration. So now let me show you my card. Well, kind of my challenge card. So this is actually saved in my Google Drive. So I'm going to go here to Google Drive and to recent, because I have thousands of photos. Select it. And there's my photo. So I want this to be the main thing you guys look at, because this is what I need help with. I'm actually going to move this right there. here is my challenge card. This is the one that I'm working on, that I'm kind of struggling with. Now, I'm leaving this open space because that's where you guys are going to be helping me in figuring out ideas or coming up with ideas. So I'm actually going to move this even further over here because you guys can kind of still see the photo and what I'm trying to do. So now what I want to do is ask my question. This is sometimes hard because sometimes we ask for help and we say, hey, does this look good? Hey, what do you think about this? Now, to the person that we're asking, that's a tall order to give you a complete, concise, hey, what do you think about this? What do you want me to look for? Do you want me to look at how does it look? How are the colors? Craftsmanship? You know, it's too vague. It's causing that person to want to give you a generic, yeah, it looks good, which also doesn't help you. You have something that you're working with or something that you're trying to figure out, and that's not helpful for someone to be like, looks good. It's like, yes, I know this looks pretty good, but like this isn't working and I don't know how to fix it. I want to get some ideas. So I want you to go back to our critique how-tos and just look them over. Hey, Daisy's on here. Just look them over and see. Like, it kind of walks you through how to ask for help, how to ask for suggestions. Remember, you're trying to get your artwork pushed a little further. So first, look at your card and decide, what do you want to ask? What do you need help with? Second thing is how to ask that question. So you guys can look that over. But for me, I'm here on my Jamboard. I'm going to go to the Post-it, the sticky note right here, this little square. Now, I want mine to be white, okay? I don't want anyone to be confused that I'm asking this question. Whoever comes onto my board, you guys will be posting in all these different colors because you're going to leave me little Post-its. But for all of you, when you ask your question, make sure it's in the none background, because we just want to ask the question. We don't want our audience to be confused as to who's talking. Who's asking the question, since we're not putting our name. So my question is, I'm trying to use straws as ocean, but it's not looking like ocean. What suggestions do you have to make my straws? Also, I want you to notice down here, there's this little running bar. You can't write a sonnet or an essay on this note. Remember, it's a sticky note, so as much as you can write. And once it gets to the end, that means you're all done. What suggestion do you have to make my straws look more like, I guess, water? I'm trying to use straws as the ocean, but it's not looking like the ocean. What suggestions do you have to make my straws look more like water? Yeah, because right now they look like bars. Okay, save this. Save. And I don't want to write another sticky note, so I'm going to say cancel. I just want to do the one. Whoop. Where did my... Oh, there it is. I was like, where did my sticky note go? So here's my sticky note. See, it's a white background. Now, it's super tiny. And that's a little too tiny for anyone to read. So I'm actually going to make it a little bit bigger. And as you can see, it will like overlay because it has no background. And I want to give you guys a lot of room to write on. And I can also turn this sideways. Not too sideways because I don't want to make it hard for you to read. Now when you come into my page, and this, we're not doing it yet. Today, all you're doing is just posting your challenge card photo and asking your question. After this, then we're going to go in and start offering help, offering suggestions. This is where the critique comes in, where we're helping push your project further. If I was coming into this person's Jamboard, I would go to sticky note, I would pick a color, pink, and I would tell you my suggestion and then save. So let's say my suggestion is use only blue straws. Save. Cancel. Oh, there's my sticky note. And maybe I'm going to make this a little bigger. And I want to pin this right there. So now I have a sticky note. Now, since I'm going to be checking to see, because I know who's doing what for their challenge, what I want to know here is who's saying what. Or you know what? No, I'll leave it up to you guys. I want you to feel free to offer suggestions without having anyone know, oh, this is from so-and-so. I'm not going to listen. So go ahead and just give your suggestion. Obviously, I'm going to hope that everyone does this because I'll be grading you on your participation. So please just put yours in. Now, let's say you're like, I want to get rid of that one. I'm just going to go and delete it. But this is all you're going to be doing today is picking one of the boards. Okay, whichever board you want to work on. Doesn't matter. And then posting the photo of your challenge card, the one that's kind of giving you grief. If you have a reference photo, if you have a photo that you're like, yeah, this kind of inspired me, I'm kind of trying to do something like that, you can put it up as well. You may not, but you may. And then ask your question. This is what everyone's going to try to look and help you with. This is actually bothering me. I'd rather have it turned this way. Ask your question. So that way people can go in, read it, and be like, oh, okay, they want to know how to fix this part of their project. Okay, I have a suggestion. Or you know what, let me think about that. Or let me see what everyone else has written. Maybe I have like something to go off of this note. Okay, so today all you're doing is just posting on your Jamboard. Pick a side. I don't care where you put it. Maybe you put all of your stuff on this side. You just need to leave an open space. And once you have that open space, then other people can start attaching their notes. And that's it. All you have to do today is just post your photo of your challenge card, ask the question. Later on, we'll be going back to the Jamboards and helping each other. But for today, just do this part. I love doing new stuff. Well, I miss you. I miss you, babies. And I will talk to you later. Don't forget that if you have a question or if you need to talk to me, there's always Google Hangout chats. Or like always, I'll have my online office hours you can jump on. That's for you guys, AP, and my beginners. We will probably meet as one giant group again, but at the end of the week on Friday. And this will be more to like touch base, check on your sanity, see how you guys are doing, and all that. But I miss you. I miss you. Have a great day, guys.